Hey everybody, welcome to the 1804 show, chapter 2. I'm your host, Dollar Will, and this is episode 348. Before I start, like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel, the 1804 show, chapter 2. Now let's get it. I'm pretty much going to start with this topic today. I may do 2 episodes today and everything because I really want to get this history segment out the way. But I just wanted to talk about this because in our communities, we praise negativity. We praise destruction. We praise drama, messiness, and everything. And it just has to be told. It has to be publicized because it's just a lot of people encouraging destruction before they encourage production. And we have to hold certain people accountable. And I don't know what people find fascinating about being a street nigga. And then if you're not a street nigga, if you're not going to jail, if you're not in court, if you're not locked up or being shot at or carrying guns, you're lame. I don't understand that. And that's something that I'm not built for. I'm not no hood dude. I'm not no street nigga. I'm not no gangster. I'm not no thug. I'm a survivor. I always been about surviving, but now I'm living. And that's cool, you know what I'm saying? This message ain't for everybody, and that's fine, you know what I'm saying? If you want to exit out, that's cool. But I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to speak my mind. Because in our society, in our communities, we think that shit is a badge of honor. We think having ops makes you tough, make you masculine. And it doesn't. We have to stop living up to these damn stereotypes and criticizing the ones who go to school, criticizing the ones who want more out of life. Like, I noticed just a lot of people, man, just last week when I posted that status about this girl calling me lame and shit, I noticed how many people laughed and this and that. And I'm just like, look, what's so fucking funny about that? Like, because to me, I ain't never been no lame. I'm a follower. I follow my principles. I follow integrity, morals, good guidance that was taught to me, instilled to me by a good man that has came in and walked with me through it all. That what makes me a leader because I don't try to fit in. I don't try to go with the crowd. I don't try to be something that I'm not. I never been the type of motherfucker to just be a wannabe. I want to be better than my circumstances. I want to be greater than my environment. I'm not a product of my environment. I can change my environment, and I can change my mind, and I can change my life with believing in myself and just going for just a better life and stuff. Because us as men, man, like, nobody is going to save us. Nobody's going to baby us. We got to be strong. We got to be tough. Just with knowing that when it all hits the fan, all we got is ourselves. All we got is each other. I'm not your enemy, bro. I'm not I'm not a threat to you, bro. And a lot of these females be encouraging this type of behavior. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying all females, but it's a huge majority of females. It's the reason why a lot of niggas are dead. A lot of niggas are locked up today because they didn't have the courage to say no. They didn't have the courage to leave a relationship or leave someone alone who didn't accept them for who they were. You know what I'm saying? And we are prisoners of our own sins. And we have to take accountability for why things are the way that it is. And like I said, I never was the type of motherfucker to just wanted to do crimes. I didn't want it to hurt anybody. I didn't want to fight. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do that. But if anything, I'll always practice resistance. But it's just a lot of people just think because, oh, nobody's telling or saying free Dollar Will or saying rest in peace to Dollar Will and this and that, that makes me a punk. That makes me a coward because I chose a different route. You know, I was outside, you know what I'm saying? I hung around some real killers and this and that. But they saw my potential. They saw my mind. They saw my heart. It was like, hey, man, you need to get away from us. You ain't built like that. And there's nothing wrong with not being built like something. It's nothing wrong with that. You know, how come that's such a milestone in the black community to catch a body or to get a body, to go to jail, you know what I'm saying? And we think that's masculinity, but it's not masculinity. It's buffoonery. We have been bamboozled to believe that, you know, we have to dumb ourselves down. We have to conform to the bullshit in order to get accepted. How about we get respected for standing on what we believe? And I believe in myself so much to the point that nobody can derail me from my purpose. And it's just so sad, just before you a child, you know what I'm saying, before you born, it's like they try to destroy you already. You know what I'm saying? They try to take you out. They try to abort you and stuff. And then when you're a child, you know, you have all these big expectations. You can't wait to grow up. You can't wait to be an adult. And then they tell you that you're stupid for having dreams. They tell you you dumb for thinking big. And then when you get older, the dreams that you have, you know what I'm saying, once had, like being a police officer, fireman, astronaut, lawyer, this and that, that those dreams become smaller. Those dreams become settling. You know what I'm saying? And we just have to come to grips with knowing that we took a part in our destruction in our communities. And just a lot of people isn't trying to take a look in the mirror and really realize that, damn, I took a huge part in causing destruction in our neighborhoods and our communities. And I'm not trying to be the problem. I'm trying to be a part of the solution. You know what I'm saying? I'm far from perfect. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never met no perfect human being on the planet or in my existence. And I lived a long time. I lived enough to make and tell my observations. I lived a long time and never saw a perfect human being whatsoever. It ain't gonna take a perfect human being to fix shit. All it takes is somebody who cares, somebody who's willing to put in the effort, put in the work. And I put in a lot of work. And it's just funny how people still doubt me after everything that I have done, everything that I have made come to fruition. I'm still the underdog. I'm still counted out. I'm still denied respect. And a lot of people don't have to like me, but you have to respect me for building something and creating something from scratch and doing it alone, doing it independently. This ain't easy. I make it look easy because of the passion that I have for my brand and for my show and just helping people. My main objective was to reach out to people who've been through things. And everybody isn't for everybody, and I realize everybody isn't for me. But, you know, it just unfortunate that you got people who wants to bring you down. They prey on your downfall. I seen so many screenshots of me that people took shots at me, people laugh, people criticize. I see everything. Just because I don't address it right away. Because now I'm at that age now that I use my energy responsibly. I don't have to address the circus. Because y'all already clowns. For whoever got something bad or negative to say about me, y'all already clowns. Because you guys gang up on people. You never come at people one-on-one. You never speak facts to certain things. If anything, like if anybody has ever met me, they know that I'm a cool dude. I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna say that I haven't wronged some people. I made mistakes just like everybody else is entitled to make mistakes. But when I make a mistake, it's held against me forever. It's held against me for life. Like a person can't change. Like a person can have a spiritual awakening and realize that they was wrong. And we have to stop that. We have to stop passing on this negativity. You know what I'm saying? Because we gravitate to just controversy all the time. And if anything, I'm uplifting my people. That's why I do this show every week. That's why I take full accountability for everything I've done. You know I made people happy, but I also know that I made people angry with me. And can't win them all. You know, you can't please everybody. But I'm just a real person. I'm a real man. I'm not no gimmick. I'm not doing this for clout. I don't do this for the likes and the notoriety or the attention. I do this because I do this for the bottom of my heart. I love doing what I'm doing. This is my sanctuary. This is my safe zone. But I also realize that I have a job to do. And from day one, nobody took me seriously. People criticized me. People talked about me. People made jokes at my expense. But I showed people that I was here to stay. Nobody has done what I've done. Over 300 episodes. And I don't count the 1804 history. That's my other entity. But I have done remarkable things in the course of 1.5 years. Almost be 2 years on the 2nd of next month. I did it all alone. I did this by myself. Interview people that been on TV. Interview people that we heard on the radio. Interview people that been through the most painful situations. And I provided an ear. I provided compassion. I provided solution. You know, I understand that everybody isn't going to get it, but you have to been through something in order for you to really grasp the concept of the show. The show isn't for the weak. This is for the strong people. This is for the people that had to go through something, who had their backs against the wall. And it's just unfortunate because everybody like to try to test your gangster, but like I said, I'm not trying to be the angry black man no more. I killed that side of me. It's being angry, being vengeful, being vindictive, wanting revenge on everybody. Because the best revenge is success. So that's how I would get back at my enemies, my oppressors, my conspirators, is by being successful, by showing y'all that I will be all I can be. And I ain't talking about the army. I'm talking about as a man who been through hell and back. That's who and what I'm going to show y'all. Because people still think that I ain't done shit, that I'm just a nobody, that I'm just a lame, that I'm a square. I be that lame, I be that square. But ships always sink. If you think you high and you think you mighty, now, but you ain't gonna always be like that. You know, I'm gonna have longevity because my heart is in the right place. You know, I ain't trying to be no legend. I ain't trying to, be that nigga. I'm trying to be a man. It's so easy to be a nigga, but it's hard to be a man. It takes work to be a man. It takes sacrifice. It takes dedication. It takes long hours of reading and applying yourself to become a man. But it's easy to be a nigga because people going to encourage you a lot more when you a nigga. But when you're a man, you get persecuted the most. When you go against the grain, when you having a different opinion of certain things, you're going to be crucified. We see that every day. That's why I say we the new lynch mob. That's why I say that when it comes to being a man, a lot of people haven't seen man. A lot of people haven't had a man in their house. So, of course, it's going to be organic to become a man. You know, everybody else can become man except a black man and stand for something. You know, it's always an issue. It's always a debate about things. But my growth isn't negotiable. I'm not finna negotiate my growth for anybody. Family, friends, haters, colleagues, associates, nobody. This is real. Cause I made it a reality. You know? I did all this on my own. I didn't buy my views on YouTube. I didn't buy my subscribers. I ain't buy my followers. This came from the grind. This came from sacrifice, hard work, dedication, prayer. Actually looking at myself in a mirror saying that I'm good enough. I don't need no 1,000 pairs of Jordans. I don't need whop some money in my pocket to show that I'm worth something. Because I am worth something. I'm original. There would never be a William Donnell Brown born January 8th, 1988 at 5:37 a.m. It would never be that. I'm me. And this is what I provide. I provide and give y'all a story. I provide y'all with my origin. I provide y'all with sincerity. I'm not getting paid for this like that. I do this because I love doing what I do. And I love helping people. And I love showing people the way. Because we weren't taught this. We weren't taught how to... we was only taught to survive, but we weren't taught how to live. A lot of us are so traumatized, we don't even know it. A lot of us been through things that we didn't ask for. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of shit done to me, but out of respect for myself, I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus because they know what the fuck they did. Whether they want to apologize or not, it's cool. But don't criticize me, don't get mad when I distance myself. Look, as a man of 34 years old, I didn't have my father in my life. I was grateful to be someone's stepson, but he's gone. I was grateful to be someone's brother. He's gone. A lot of people couldn't walk in my shoes. The people that hate me, they couldn't walk in my shoes, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a participant, but mainly I'm a watcher. You know, I have every right to feel the way that I feel, and I have every right to chase after an American dream that should have been given to me. You know what I'm saying? They promised us 40 acres and a mule. So I have to promise myself that I'm going to achieve wealth. I'm going to achieve property. I'm going to achieve ownership. Because we got to work twice as hard to be somebody. We can't just have a blessing. We don't have birthrights when you're a black man or black woman or black kid. We don't get birthrights. We don't get no inheritance. I got to put something aside. I got to put in work in order to leave something. I ain't trying to leave my mama or whoever is going to be power or attorney over me. I ain't trying to leave them no debt. I'm trying to leave them a business. I'm trying to leave them a legacy. That's all I care about right now is a legacy. Y'all can have that bullshit. I want the legacy. I want people to know what I stood for and what I done. The time that I used, that I utilized. Because y'all be playing with life. Y'all be out here clubbing and drinking and just doing all this bullshit, but nobody sees a bigger picture. Nobody understand that we are on borrowed time. You don't get back up after you die like this the movies. A lot of y'all living in movies. Y'all think it's a music video. Y'all watch too much fucking TV. This is real life. This is reality. This is real. Ain't no coming back after you gone. So I have no more time to play with people. Because I don't know how much time that I got left on this planet. That's why I distance myself. I'm tired of giving them warnings. I'm tired of telling grown motherfuckers how to treat me. I would just leave you. I would just block you. Not just off social media, but I would block you out of my life. Because I got shit to do. I'm a busy man. You know what I'm saying? Working a full-time job and doing my show. I take this shit seriously because it's all I got. I'm not finna let anybody play with what took me so long to build. I'm not fucking playing with people. And I show y'all every week how dedicated I am. This is me. This is my bread and butter right now. And one day, this will be a large entity, media entity. This will be not just only a podcast, but this will be a production company. This will be a brand. This will make it from this little town called Saginaw, Michigan, all the way across the globe. Because I have the power to do so. But I ain't just finna play with people. And people just gotta stop trying to attack people who's just trying to live their lives, who's just trying to make something out themselves, man. Y'all don't know my upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't know what I had to go through in order to get to this point. So don't assume somebody a punk because they ain't been locked up, they ain't caught a body. That don't mean shit. There's a lot of people that did those things and still bitch and still was snitch. So don't get it twisted. But that's the end of this episode. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. Again, hit that bell if you subscribe for future notifications. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please subscribe. It helps me out. It grows my channel up. the 1804 show, chapter 2. And if you want to donate small, medium, or large to my Cash App, Cash App is $, the 1804 show. And send me some stars, man. Please support the content. I don't do this for free. You know what I'm saying? I'm do this just to do what I got to do. Peace.